All right, so here we are again. I posted some content a couple weeks ago stating that I was going to be doing another series, and I realized the following day after that I just didn't quite have the energy to put into it to um, give the consistency that I needed to do a series. So, what I decided to do, and this is something that I do in life in general, not just with what I'm doing here and my YouTube stuff, is if something is too much to get done at one time, like say in one day or one weekend, split it into two if that's possible. So split it into two. That way you don't overwhelm yourself or if you feel extra pressured to get something done in one day when it can really be done in two. Break it into pieces. That helps a lot, I've learned. It takes longer that way, but you don't get overwhelmed with the task. So what I've decided to do with my content is what I'm calling stacking. So I'm stacking content up and saving it, so I'm taking little clips from every exercise, every workout day. I'm taking a clip and saving it. And now I have enough saved to where I don't have to record every day. Now I have enough saved to where I could just do the talking features every day, and the exercise features I could just add. So it's kind of like cheating, and it's not accurate. I didn't do this exercise today. I did it a couple weeks ago. But now I have plenty of content stocked up, and and that's the other thing. So I'm not going to be doing a series. I'm not going to be doing an everyday post. I'm just going to post when I feel like it, give my tips and my opinions, and leave it at that. There's no pressure here. If I want to post today, I'll post today. If I don't tomorrow, I won't tomorrow. If I do, I will. So I'm not doing a series. I'm just going to post little clips of, my opinions and my views and what I could try to do to help train other people who need the help. I don't know about you, but I don't really I watch YouTube. That's all I watch. I try to keep my mind sheltered from all the BS going on in the world because I do actually, as strong of a person as I am, I tend to have a delicate mind and I worry. I'm one of those people that when something gets into my head, I worry endlessly about it. And all the stuff going on in the world right now, I don't agree with a lot of the way things are going. I'm not proud to be an American right now. I'll be the first one to tell you that. I'm sorry, I'm just not. And I don't like the way things are going here in our country. So I don't watch the media. I don't watch the news because I don't want to be brainwashed by any of that. I don't want to be, I don't want my mind tainted. So I stay in my bubble, in my own little world. I watch my YouTube stuff I like, stuff that's not going to brainwash me or mess with my head. And I kind of just, stay in my own little world. So, yeah, I don't know where that was going, but I watch a lot of YouTube. That's my thing. That's what I was getting to. I watch a lot of YouTube. And I don't know about you, but for me, the fitness stuff I watch on YouTube, I don't really like to watch the exercise parts. If I wanted to watch somebody exercise, I would just turn my head at the gym and watch somebody do their set. I don't find that, but also I'm not learning either. So there's nothing for me to be learned through watching, somebody do. I like to listen to people talk and listen to their opinions and their views. I just don't like the segment where they're working out. I always fast forward that or change it. So I will be adding the workouts just because I know some people do actually like to watch the exercise part. And that's also how some people learn or get pointers if they're beginners or intermediate and want to become more advanced. So even though it's not what I like to watch, the type of content I like to watch, I'd rather listen to somebody talk. I'm still going to do both. So today my segment is going to be, it's a good one. So this is for chest, and the exercise that I'm showing today is something that was touched upon from an older guy who was fucking jacked. He's big as fuck, ripped, obviously knows what he's talking about. He's got experience. So I'm going to throw this out there, and I wonder what you think about this, because my opinion is I think the guy has a good valid point, and I think his opinion towards this is legit. So his view on it is, for chest, this is the only exercise he does for chest. And the guy's jacked, all right? He's fucking ripped, if this works for his chest, it should definitely work for you or mine. The only exercise he does is low incline bench press on a Smith machine. Now, when I say low incline, I mean most incline benches that are preset are far too high, and a lot of the activation ends up going to the triceps and the shoulders and don't even pinpoint the chest because the elevation is too high. So whoever designed them didn't really design them properly. So now, for example, the only adjustable bench you're going to find in a gym, other than like, one of those benches where you do dumbbells, is going to be on a Smith machine. So the Smith machine being, the bar that is, well, you'll see it in my content. You'll see it. It's the one that has a fixed bar where you can adjust the bench one notch up. And when I say one notch, here's flat, one notch is like that. Most typical inclines come like that. They're too high, and you're not even hitting the chest. So his theory is you go one notch up, just enough to activate that upper chest. And I think his volume was a little higher than I would agree with. He's doing like 8 sets. He'll do like 3 light sets and then go real heavy. He does, because he does warm-up sets. I don't believe in warm-ups. That's just me. I think it's a waste of energy. Warm-ups are a waste of energy, in my opinion. So he'll do like 3 light warm-up sets, and then he'll do like 5 heavy sets of just that one slight, one click up incline. Very low, nothing extreme, nothing high. Don't want those shoulders taking over. And that's all he does for chest, and it works. He's jacked. So I'm not putting it to the test only because my gym only has one Smith machine. Therefore, it's almost always being used by somebody doing squats, which that's fine. That's what that thing's mainly intended for. That's the only reason I'm not putting it to the test, because I can't always guarantee that I'm going to get to use that machine. But what do you think? Is that enough to build a big chest, just doing that one exercise? I think so. I think if the guy looks good, practice what you preach, right? If you look good, you probably know what you're doing. So in my content today, you're going to see me doing that exercise. That this guy only does this one thing for chest. Whatever you think, maybe put it to the test for yourself. I won't be. I'm curious as to what other people think. Yeah. So that's about it for my content today. Talking chest, and like I said, I won't be doing a series. I'm just going to post when I can. I'm not going to pressure myself and overwhelm myself. I just don't have time. I'm spread thin. I'm busy doing other things, and sometimes my energy's just not there. The motivation's not there. So no series. I'll just be posting, some hardcore tips here and there. So yeah, until next time, stay strong, keep it hardcore, and I'll come up with something good for the next one.